Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Art Boss Formula. It is Wednesday. It is training day. I am super excited to be here today to share with you a little bit of information about how to market with confidence. I mean, the selling with confidence includes understanding how to market your work as well. So as you're signing in, let me know you're here. Give me a little bit of fire. June is almost here, guys. Oh my gosh, half the year is almost gone. And I'm going to ask you a question. Are you guys happy with your art sales? Okay. So I want to know, are you happy with your art sales? If you're making sales, congratulations. I'm super excited for you. If you'd like to make more sales, I'm super excited for you as well. Hey, Philip, it's good to see you. I guarantee that your competition is still just leaning back. All right. They're still leaning back, waiting for galleries to open, wondering when the art shows are going to come back. And they're just waiting for someone else to sell their artwork for them. Hey, Carla, it's good to see you. Art Boss in the house. All right. Let me ask you this. Do you think it's time for you to take back control of selling your artwork? I hope the answer is yes. Hello, Facebook user. I'm not sure who that is, but I'm glad that you guys are here today. All right. So when we are selling our artwork, whether it's through traditional means like galleries and art fairs and selling out of your studio, or if you're selling online, we need to be selling with confidence. And you know what? Sometimes it takes a little bit of pre-work in order to be able to do that. Okay. We need, number one, a strategy, and we need the tactics that match our strategies. Whether you realize it or not, you're using sales funnel strategy, which is what I teach inside of the Art Boss Academy. You're using sales funnel strategy. And I'm going to also tell you that if you look around, once you understand what sales funnel strategy is and you realize, oh, I'm using it, I just didn't realize, you're going to start looking around and going, oh my goodness, all the industries are using it. Large companies, small companies, they're all using it. We use sales funnel strategy, but it's when we understand and are aware of how we're using it and how we can make adjustments and shift and pivot. That's where the power really starts. So when we become aware of what we're doing, we can make changes to our strategy and to our tactics that produce results. And by results, I mean sales. Okay. You can go to school to learn all this stuff. I mean, it's totally possible to go to school and learn how the 4 P's of marketing and how to market your work, but you're still going to need to shift all this and sift it through your artist lens so that you can take this information, apply it to your business, and take your business from 0 to 60 and build that art empire that I know that you guys want, right? Here's what I say. I'm going to take a second. Here's what I say. If you're not surrounding yourself with people who are on the same path you are and further along in the path than you are, okay, you're not taking advantage of how to learn and be among people who can teach you how to do this, okay? You're never going to see what's possible. You're never ever going to be able to dream big enough unless you're hanging out with people who are more successful than you are, okay? You better believe. You better believe that I'm sitting in rooms. I'm paying to sit in rooms with people who are taking their businesses from 6 and 7 figures to 8 figures. Absolutely. I'm taking what I'm learning there and I'm sifting it through the artist lens, and I'm taking it back out and showing you guys how to do the Art Boss formula. Okay. I provide free training on every single Wednesday at 12 p.m. Central Time. And do you know why? Do you know why? Because we are busting the myth of the starving artist. There's no reason why one industry gets singled out as being starving. That's just kind of crazy. So I am going to let you know, if you haven't had a chance to attend an Art Boss Formula boot camp, you're like, number one, you're in the right place because you're going to hear when the next one's coming. The next one's going to be sometime this summer, and I'll be announcing it soon. The dates, we're still kind of working out the dates. Right? If you haven't attended one of my boot camps, what you're missing is understanding the strategy built out over 5 days. For 5 days, we talk about the Art Boss formula and the sales funnel strategy that you need and to understand and be aware of and implement and shift and pivot and make adjustments inside of your business. Okay. So we spent a whole week doing that. If you haven't attended, it's okay, because you know what? Today we're going to go through it really quick. We're going to take about 15 minutes and go through the whole entire strategy, because this is what you need. This is what you need. Businesses everywhere are using, and no one in the art industry is talking about this stuff. Not yet. Not yet. I bet they will. But they're not talking about it yet. And so this is that area where I geek out on it. I think 2 days ago it was Geek Pride Day, and I just admitted to my whole group and to everyone who follows me in my art businesses as well as my selling businesses that I can geek out about art just as fast as all of you. But you know what I geek out even faster on is talking about art business. Okay, so if you're here, I'm guessing that you've tried traditional selling methods. You've probably gotten some traction there as well. Or you may have, like, you're just starting out trying to use traditional selling methods. But here's what else I believe that why you're here. Number two, you know that selling online is the future. You know that you need to figure this out. And number three, you also know that the problem with selling online isn't because there's not enough information out there, that there's actually too much information, that it's confusing. There's cross information. And I'm going to tell you the reason there's cross information is because that information is hanging on a different strategy than what you're using. Okay. So you need to get very clear on the strategy that you're using in your art business so that you can make the correct tactical decisions in your own business. If you're here and you're looking for something that's simplified, and I'm going to tell you, part of my geeking out superpower, I'm able to take big concepts and simplify them. Does not mean that it's easy. Let me be very clear. What I'm showing you guys, whether you're in the boot camp or you come into the academy, it's a lot of work. It's not easy. But what I do is I create a really simplified version of what you need to be doing so that you can identify where you need to add the gas to your selling machine. If you are overwhelmed by the big picture and you can't identify where you need to work next, you're never going to move forward. So I am going to tell you this, the Art Boss formula. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. I'm just going to pop it up and we're going to talk about it for a couple minutes. It's simple. It is sales funnel strategy. It's simple, but it is not easy. And I'm going to let you know that. Okay. I'm going to show you again. I'm going to show you the strategy. Okay. Why? I said it before, because everybody's using it, but no one's talking about it in the art industry. And it's when you understand this and you're aware of how you're using it that the magic happens. Okay. So I'm even going to bet that a lot of you are using it. You just don't know that you're using it. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go over and share screen. And I want to show you the Art Boss formula. It's going to take just like 5 minutes. We are not digging in. If you would like to hear every single component built out, it takes 5 days in the boot camp. And that is a free boot camp as well, guys. So I just give you a heads up that this is a 5-minute version, right? I'm saving you time, but not giving you the deep dive into it. All right. So let's go ahead and share screen. Let's do it. I have to click like 1,000 places to get a share screen. Okay, here we go. Now let me grab this. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. This isn't the one that will be posted here later on today. I just pulled up the wrong one. We can use this one. This is great. So the Art Boss formula, all right, ignore this. This should say sales funnel strategy. And when we look at the Art Boss formula, there are 4 components, guys. It's broken down really simply. We need to be inviting people into our sales funnel. Okay, the circle represents the sales funnel, right? We need to be inviting people into our sales funnel. Once they're in here, I'm talking the minute they come in, we need to be nurturing them. We need to be providing all the information they need in order to walk down the path to the sale. So we're providing everything they need in order to say yes when we make our offers. So once we have done this, we've invited people into our sales funnel. We've nurtured them. We've made an offer. We've shown them what's available for sale. Then we can analyze that data and we go back around the sales funnel. So we still always have to be inviting people in. We always have to be nurturing the people who are in our sales funnel. We always have to be making offers. And then we also always analyze what's working and what's not working. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing. And I'm going to come on back for a second. Okay, so let me make this bigger. All right, that's our boss formula. I told you it was simple, okay? In the document, pulled up the one that was midpoint document. But anyway, I will post this for you later. I want you to have it. I want you to have this because I know that you need this in order to take your business from 0 to 60. I know that you need this information in order to create an art empire. If you do not know what strategy you're using when you're making tactical decisions, you're just going to be dabbling. If you listen to people who say you need to do this with your pricing and you need to do that with where you need to sell, but they've never asked you about what strategy you're using, they are not serving you. They're not serving you. So I want you to know that I do this because it is what you need in order to be successful. And I'm also going to tell you that other companies charge a lot of money. Universities charge a lot of money for this information. Okay, I know because I've got 2 in college. They charge thousands of dollars for every single class that you take. And now you still have to sift through it and figure out how to apply it to the art industry. Okay, so I'm also going to bet that you guys are using this strategy, but you just don't even realize it. Okay. All right, so I want you to understand the strategy before I can ever help you make any tactical decisions, okay? So artists ask me all the time for they give me like tactical questions. They're like, where should I sell? How much should I sell it for? And what should I create? If I don't understand the strategy you're using, I'm not helping you. I'm not helping you. So I don't know. I'm going to ask you real quickly. Have you guys attended one of my boot camps? If not, it's coming this summer and I'm super excited. We'll be talking a little bit about that more over the next couple of weeks. We spent a whole week together building that whole entire strategy out. And then I invite you guys to come into the academy where we build out all of your tactical decisions as well. Okay. So we talked about the sales funnel. Right? So I showed you the whole entire sales funnel strategy. Invite people to your sales funnel, then you nurture them, and then you make offers, and then you analyze, and you go back out, and the whole entire process continues and continues. And so the next question I get is, okay, so a sales funnel, what exactly is a sales funnel? And I'm going to tell you, we spent a whole day talking about this, but here's what it boils down. Inside the boot camp, we spend that whole day, but this is what it boils down to. A sales funnel is a safe, curated, healthy environment where we collect our leads, not our followers, our leads. Okay. What's the difference between a follower and a lead? Well, a follower is someone that comes in, kind of lurks, and we don't know who they are. And a lead is someone that we have. I'm telling you, you better have their name, their phone number, and their email address before they become a lead. And the only way that you can take a lead and turn them into a customer is if you have that information. Okay. Followers don't tend to buy. Yes, you can get lucky, but it's leads that purchase. Okay. So I just showed you the sales funnel strategy. Now you need to decide what is your funnel? Where's it going to be? How are you going to collect these leads? Where are you going to do it? Where's my safe container? Where can I nurture? Where can I make offers? Okay. And I'm going to tell you again, quickly, I'm going to tell you that the gem of my sales funnel, where I go out in one weekend and sell over 10 grand in artwork in one weekend. Okay. I no longer try to sell artwork every single day. Instead, I sell in one weekend 10 grand. The gem of my sales funnel is a Facebook group. Let me say that. A Facebook group, not a Facebook page, not a Facebook profile, a Facebook group. Okay. It comes down to having a safe container that has really amazing reach that allows me to actually kick in an algorithm. It is the only place in social media where I can really kick in an algorithm and I can remarket and retarget to them. Okay. A lot of training on why the Facebook group, why not TikTok, why not Instagram, why not all the other places that I've looked and investigated, why the Facebook group. I'm going to let you take your time to research and you're more than welcome to watch the training videos on that. But I'm going to tell you, that is the place where I can, and I know the numbers that are going to allow me to make 10 grand in a weekend. Instead of having to stress every single day of the month on having to sell artwork, I just sell in one weekend. Okay. We have to have a place where we can learn more about our audience and our audience can learn more about us. And that's what it comes down to. So once you build out your Facebook groups, I wish it was like you build out your Facebook group and now it's over, the magic's happening. And unfortunately, it's not that easy. Again, I'm going to break things down and make it really simple for you to understand where you need to invest your time, where you need to invest your money, where you need to understand and dig in. Okay. Add that gas. Okay. But just setting up a Facebook group is not going to get the 10K launch. It's just not. We have to be doing more than just setting up our group and then hoping that people are going to come. It's not the field of dreams. Okay. If you build it, they will come. You can build it properly. But inside of the academy, we also talk about the tactics we need to be implementing, the how-tos. Okay. That's what we talk about in the academy. How do I fill my funnel now? How do I get high quality leads inside of my funnel so that I can walk them down the path to the sale, so that I can nurture them? And when I make offers, they say yes. So we need, number one, we need to be filling that funnel. And that's what we talk about. How do you fill a funnel? How do you get those leads inside? Number two, how do you nurture them? How do you find out what they need to know? And how do you find out what keeps them awake at night, right? You're going, oh, Karen, really, seriously, what keeps my clients awake at night? And it's artwork is the solution. I'm going to tell you when you can get clear on what keeps them awake in their home decor design or their gift giving or whatever it is, okay? Eureka. You need to know how to kick in the Facebook algorithm, okay? And it's a Facebook group algorithm. And you need to understand that you do not have the ability to kick in algorithms, Facebook algorithms that are changing all the time inside of your profile or your pages anymore. It just doesn't work, doesn't happen, okay? But inside of the group is the only place. Can't kick it in Instagram at the same level that you can do it inside of a group. Okay. You have to know how to take a comment that says, that's pretty, love it, heart, and turn that into a sale. And when you come into the academy, those are the tactics that we start really digging into. Okay. How do you create a strategy and tactics that are reproducible and scalable so that you can get to those 10K launches? Okay. In the past year, I've trained over 2,000 artists who are just hungering for understanding how to sell in the online market. Okay. I trained for free on a weekly basis. I trained for free during that boot camp. Why? Because you guys need this. This is step one in order to get to where you want to go. And I'm going to tell you this. Other companies charge thousands of dollars for what I give away for free. And the reason I give away for free is because you need it. And you can't ever build out any tactics until you have this. I need you to be aligned with the strategy that I'm teaching before I ever show you any tactics. Okay. I love doing this because I'm going to tell you, it's about busting the myth of the starving artist. Okay. That's what it comes down to. You can do this. You can create 10K selling weekends. And do you know how I know? Do you know how I know? Because I'm watching artists in the academy do it right now. Okay. So selling with confidence is what we need to be doing. Over the past, 8 weeks, I created a series of selling with confidence videos that are available to you free right now. It ranged everything from selling as an introvert all the way down to how to get more eyeballs on your Facebook Lives. Okay, so there's a lot of really quality content there. I've moved into selling with confidence and getting you your marketing basics. That's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to spend just a little bit of time talking about the marketing basics. Okay, this is what you would go to school if you were a business major and learn. The 4 P's of marketing is what we're going to talk about. And you know what? I got 2 kids in college right now, and I pay a couple $1,000s for this class for my kids because they need the credit. And I think, oh, goodness. Okay. So I'm giving it to you for free because here's what's going to happen. You can Google all this. You can Google all this. You get the 4 P's of marketing. You're going to be able to Google it. But what I'm going to give you that's different is how to apply it to the strategy I teach, the Art Boss formula, and how the 4 P's of marketing, when you have them aligned with a strategy that I'm teaching you, that's where the magic happens. Okay. You can have all the information in the world, but if you don't know how to apply it, it doesn't help you. Okay. So the 4 P's of marketing. I don't know if anyone knows it. If anyone knows it, I would love for you to type them in. Okay. So type in what the 4 P's of marketing are. It is product, price, promotion, and placement. Okay. So we're going to be building out each 4 of those over the next 4 weeks. So I'm going to start talking to you about how you think about these things in the online market using sales funnel strategy. Product. Number 1, I'm going to give you like what we're going to be talking about. Product is bigger than that physical thing that you sell. It includes so much more than just the paint and the canvas. Okay. Number 2, price, right? why underpricing is as dangerous as overpricing. That is what we're going to focus on when we talk about pricing. Okay. So again, it's aligned and underneath the Art Boss Formula sales funnel strategy. Okay. Number three, place. The third P, place. We're going to be talking about the Facebook group. Okay. So if you're like, you're not ready to jump in onto the Facebook train, you're like, I'm not sure. Oh, I'm going to build it out for you again. I'm going to tell you exactly why I changed from a place in Instagram where I have 15,000 followers and can't convert them to leads. Okay. I've been spending a long time trying to convert them to leads. Is it possible? Yeah, I could figure it out, but it takes me a heck of a lot of time, less work, and less money to do all this in a Facebook group. Okay. So why spend more money and time doing it somewhere else that may be sexier, or like, oh, I don't want to do it in Facebook. I want to do it over in Instagram. Okay. So if you don't like Facebook, you shouldn't like Instagram either, because Facebook owns Instagram, right? Promotion. We're going to talk about the importance of getting more eyeballs in what you're doing. Okay. And if you're not getting more eyeballs in what you're doing a lot of work for no one to see it. Okay. So I just want to let you guys know that I offer free consultation calls during the boot camp, right? So if you're in the boot camp, I spend a lot of time after all my training reading through question and doing question and answers, but I also offer the opportunity to talk to me one-on-one. I do charge a fee for that. And I also provide opportunities a couple times a year to do information sessions. So keep your eyes peeled for those kind of sessions. If you would like to grab me and a little bit of my time, I do provide those for charge. If you're like, you know what, I only need 3 minutes of your time and it's great in a Q&A, then come to the free training and come to the boot camp. All right. So I am super excited to build out the rest of this entire training series with marketing with confidence. Yes, we do need to understand marketing if we want to sell with confidence. So I am going to just be working really hard over the next couple of weeks, and we're going to be talking next week about your product. We're going to be talking about your product. Let's do it. We're going to go there. And I'm going to say to you guys, it is May. It is the end of May, and we're heading into June. I want to wish you a really fun and safe Memorial Day weekend. And I also want to just kind of push you forward. Part of my job is helping artists inside the academy with accountability. Okay. So if you haven't sold what you want to sell in the first half of the year, that means you got to do some harder work on the second half. All right. So you guys have a really great weekend, and I will see you next week. Have a great one. Talk to you later.